My advice, anybody who's watching this and not part of iSex, my advice would be go for it immediately if you want your life to be moving on 10x speed.
Hi guys, welcome to another case study of Kingdom Club Winners, and this time we have Acharya Parthiek with us, and he has been able to scale his business to $76,000, not rupees, dollars, in a month after joining i6. And we're going to understand what he did, what is the secret sauce, how you can do the same, and what are different things that he has applied that you might be missing in your business. So welcome Acharya ji to the Kingdom Club Winners. Thank you so much for being over here.
For having
I
me.
clearly
Thank you.
remember एक महीना पहले आपने मुझे कमिटमेंट दिया था इन द इवेंट दैट आई बी डूइंग दिस एंड हियर यू आर सो कंग्रेचुलेशंस फॉर दैट बिफोर वी मूव ऑन who you are, what do you do, just a brief background about yourself जिससे सबको मालूम पड़ जाए like what do you do.
Absolutely. So, my name is Acharya Parthiek, and I'm an MBBS graduate. I graduated in 2019, but my heart was always towards holistic healing, the overall well-being of the human beings. So I was continuously looking into that, and I found my master Himalayan Siddha Acharya, and last 1.5 year I have been training directly under him, uh, doing my intense sadhanas and practices, moving to different energy places in all over India. And I was given the title of Acharya exactly 1 year ago. So
Oh
we
wow,
एक साल होगा. And June में on 3rd June we were given the title.
crazy, lovely. So you basically help other people uh, become holistically better in their life, every
Yeah.
unit.
So I started with holistic healing, but
Yeah.
as I gained more knowledge in spirituality, my command was to bridge the gap between the material world and the spiritual world,
Hmm.
to truly understand the abundance in its more pure form. That abundance is not only more money is not something that
Yeah.
going to solve all your problems. You
Yeah,
need to have the clear idea of how to live the life in abundance form.
makes sense. Yeah. What was your why behind this business, like, and what was your why behind this whole journey? Like why did you start this and not anything else?
So, like I said, that I was never wanted to go into the conventional doctor practice. So
Yeah.
that's the biggest, the first why that I started. But as in when I grew deeper into this training, I understood that my real why is to break free from the societal conditioning that we have. You
Okay.
know that we just hear this sentence: money doesn't grow and we trees, right? Money is the root of all evil. But if you think about this, actually the lack of money is the root of all evils. Yes or no?
Yeah.
And these all societal conditioning, they just keep us limited. And my why was to break free from all those things and
Crazy.
spread awareness about them.
So what was your first impression about IC or me? I don't know how you find us, but what was your first impression?
It was actually very beautiful. I kept seeing your ads again and again and again, and I was very intrigued to find out what is it that you would offer. And then one day you did I believe it was a workshop. It's a two-day workshop on sales, how to improve
Yeah.
your sales. And
Yeah.
you made a very big claim on that in that workshop only you will get better results.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm very interested. Anyways, I was going to launch my very first course
Yeah.
just 3 weeks down the line. I was
Yeah.
like, let's get with it. I had a script ready, but then I attended your workshop and you gave a script for low ticket.
Yeah.
A simple script, say maybe one page, simple
Yeah.
script template you gave. And I was like, okay, let's try whether
Yeah.
this is working or not.
Yeah.
And you gave it for low ticket, but my product was $3,997,
Yeah.
$4,000 almost.
$4,000.
And I was like, if it can work for low ticket, I might as well try it for my product also.
Yeah.
And within 1.5 week only, I was able to fill all the 10 slots that I had registered for it.
Wow.
So, and it was something unbelievable for me because I had never made almost $40,000 within 1.5 week.
Wow.
So,
Crazy.
so I was very intrigued by that. एक दो दिन के workshop में अगर आप ये दे सकते हो, so if I get to work closely with you, what all miracles can happen?
And you found me through ads.
Say that again.
You found me through ads.
So I found you through that workshop, and
Huh.
then I keep getting your emails almost every day. And
Okay.
उसमें एक email था कि strategist के साथ call book करो, and I'm like, okay, it's about time because I want to scale from where I am right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So I booked a call and I got this opportunity to enroll into the ICE, and I did. I took the opportunity.
Lovely, yeah, super awesome. Tell me one thing: when you would be applying all these things that you are learning in ICE and other ways, you must be going through some internal changes and some changes in your business. What were
Yes.
those changes, and how were you feeling when you were going through those changes?
It was actually very beautiful because before joining ICE, I always thought myself that I am very abundant, and I always think from a broader perspective.
Yeah,
The very first session that I saw in the modules, 30 laws of
lots
business,
of millennium.
and my mind was blown. I was like, I am nowhere near the abundance that I think I am.
Yeah,
You really opened up my mind, and it was very powerful to understand all the 30 laws. And immediately after that, you spoke about the vision boards.
yeah,
And I teach people how to make vision board. I
yeah,
make vision boards and they come true for sure. But
yeah,
what you taught was absolutely beyond phenomenal. And that is when I understood that my goals, what I set before joining ICE, were very small goals, very small. I thought it was abundant, but they were very small as compared to what you taught me to aim for. So
yeah.
that was a very strong shift in the mindset that happened. And
Crazy.
I knew because of that early shift that happened within the first two modules only, I was able to get the rest of the result that happened, that followed up.
Mm-hmm. What were your favorite tools and templates throughout the whole process that you must have applied in your business? So, one was
Say
the
that again.
sales script that
Sorry.
you. What were your favorite tools and templates that you applied throughout the process? One was the sales script that you mentioned. One was 30 laws of
Yes.
millionaire. What are
Yes.
some other tools and templates that you loved?
Another thing is, again, like I said, I always thought of myself from abundant point perspective, but a very simple learning can always be neglected. We
Yeah.
learn so many things and we think that we know everything, but a very simple learning that you keep on implementing is that dimag mat lagao.
Mhm.
दिमाग मत लगाओ. When you understand that there is a proven system in front of you, don't try to decode it in your own terms
Correct.
from your own point of view. And that is the result I understood on the day of when we applied the 5130 technique.
Mhm.
I had that email list for almost 1 year now, but this kind of result never happened until we applied and you forced us to that dimag mat lagao, karo khali. Right? So that was one. Uh, Second is to build the ecosystem, not a business.
Mhm.
When I started taking the courses, I was always like, okay, एक कोर्स करेंगे फिर डिलीवर करेंगे फिर दूसरा करेंगे डिलीवर करेंगे बीच में कुछ वर्कशॉप आ जाएगा. So I understood that actually it's consuming more of my time, and the business would run me eventually rather than
Correct.
me running the business.
Correct.
तो आपने जब जो ट्राइंगल ऑफ डोमिनेशन समझाया था तो माय माइंड वाज एब्सोल्युटली ब्लोन. एंड दैट इज व्हेन आई अंडरस्टूड कि अगर अबंडेंस चाहिए, पैसिव इनकम चाहिए, so you need to build an ecosystem around your business.
Yeah, because the ecosystem would work without you getting involved in it, and the ecosystem works throughout the industry, not throughout the market. So
Absolutely.
that's why you get that scalability. Lovely, yeah. Super sharings. One thing that I always, have this question around is people don't have this capacity to charge a lot. You're charging $4,000, then you went to $5,000, then you went to $8,000.
Yes,
First, what is that mindset shift due to which you can charge high ticket? Number one. Number two, if someone is watching this video, how they can also do the same.
absolutely. So first, because like I said, I always thought myself from abundant point of view. So my training in as becoming into an acharya was that you are abundant, right?
Hmm.
So 4,000 for me is not that much.
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
I was grown in that environment. I was molded in that environment, right? So it wasn't that much for me, but I understand it can be a lot when we talk about the standard industry pricing, right? So I was like, why not? Why not? Because one thing was that I was not afraid of rejections.
Yeah.
To get 10 people, I spoke with, to get enrolled 10 clients, I spoke with almost 51, 52. I spoke on 51, 52 calls. And out of that, only 10 bought. So I was not afraid of rejection. So I was like, the right spirit will definitely come to me, those who are actually looking for it. And more importantly, I enjoy delivering the content to them. Okay.
Hmm.
And one of the learning we always had in the Himalayas is that people who pay more attention.
Hmm.
And they are the people who actually get the results. Right.
Correct.
So if if you know that you are confident with your services and you believe in your services, definitely you can up your game. You can charge more because it's valuable for your time. And people who genuinely go for your services, they will definitely come out victorious on the other side.
So you mean to say if you are providing value, you should charge high ticket, and why not? And secondly, it's the past that we have on which we are not grown in that abundance mindset, due to which we create limitations in our brain of we can't charge more.
Yes.
It's not basically the current that you are because of which you can't charge high ticket. It's the past that you were due to which you are not able to charge high ticket.
Absolutely. And one of the misconception is that India, if you hit Indian target, we need to lower the prices.
No, I,
It's not true, actually. I mean,
yeah.
I spoke with lots of Indian crowd, and I do have Indian student. I do have Indian clients uh, enrolling at the same price where people enroll from US, where people enroll from Germany. So it's a misconception. Absolutely, money is everywhere, and you just need to understand that if you believe in your product, if you make sure that your time is worth that, and which you definitely did that, we did the per hour
For
value,
our value.
right? If you understand the importance of that, it will be very easy for you to charge higher.
Makes sense. Tell me one more thing. Okay, so let me frame it this way. You were charging less, then you're charging more. You must have done some changes in your product or service or the way you communicate around it or something like that, right? What were those changes?
So the basic structure of the product is more or less the same. Okay. I have added one more session of one-to-one.
Okay,
Just
got it.
one session. Earlier in the first batch, there was one session of one-to-one, and then every session will be group session.
Yeah,
Okay. In the second batch, where I charged $5,000, okay, that way I gave two sessions, one-to-one. Okay. And in the third batch, where it started from today. Today was the first
yeah,
day, actually.
yeah.
I'm giving three one-to-one sessions.
Lovely.
And
Got it.
that is the only difference. Another difference is that I'll be directing them towards the ecosystem. That will be my end goal, not just that. Okay, you achieved
Complete the
one
course
result.
and
Yes, so that they can continue having different services, as well as they can continue their well-being journey, their spiritual journey with me. Okay, so now I have a little bit clear idea that where they can continue with the journey after the course is over, what kind of result they are looking for, and this is something that I was never aware of until I joined ICE to develop the ecosystem. So that is one change I made, and that has really allowed me to confidently increase the price to 8,000.
got it. What is the change you did in your sales process?
uh, in the sales process, nothing, because I've been following your script through and
Yeah,
through.
yes.
So just added more
So
energy.
how do you generate leads? Let's start from the start. How do you generate leads? Then how do you close them? And like, what's the process?
So I have my Facebook ads running,
Okay.
and it's an image based ad, not video right now.
Yeah.
So that image, people click on that, they download the ebook. Once
Yeah.
they download the ebook, they get an option to join my low ticket product, which
Yeah.
is monthly subscription.
Yeah.
Okay. If they pass on it, they get an option to book a call with me.
Okay.
Okay, so that is how the funnel is made. Those who don't book a call, I continuously follow up them on them, because I have the email on the back end.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
keep doing the every second day I send an email.
Okay.
One email is of value, one email is of direct call to action to book
Yeah.
the call.
Yeah.
That's how I get the calls done, and then I personally close myself. I'm not hired anybody to close, because somewhere I believe
Yeah.
I
Genuine connection.
yes, yes, the connection, and then I know my product better than anybody can know. Right? So I do all the calls. I do 4 to 5 calls a day,
Okay.
and then many people buy, many don't. If they don't buy, I direct them towards the monthly
Subscription.
subscription, and if they are ready for it, I direct them towards the my $8,000 course.
Super awesome. Very simple process. You run the ads, get people to ebook, build the email list from here, either the monthly subscription or either the one-to-one call to the 8,000 product.
Absolutely, yes. And if they don't
Amazing.
do it, I keep on doing the follow-up email with that.
Got it. Got it. So it's a continuous follow-up system.
Yes.
Awesome. What was your happiest day after joining ICE?
Immediately after the mega mind. uh,
Okay.
yes, you told me. I remember you said 8,000 kar do because you're investing a lot of time in this, and there is a limit to how many people can join this, right? So I was actually, I'll be honest with you, I was a little skeptical because like people have joined for 5,000. Why would somebody now join for 8,000?
Yeah.
Right? And I was a little skeptical, but like you said, दिमाग मत लगाओ. अगर है system proven है, you know your per hour value तो कर लो फिर. And I anyways got the lead because we applied the 5130 technique. And I was like, ठीक है चलो call हो रहा है next day तो let's find out. And they were like, okay, I'm ready. Need to give me one more day. ठीक है मैंने उसके दिन follow up किया. And after that follow up, we divided that payment into 5 months payment. So $1,600 every month हो जाता है. And I was like, unbelievable, unbelievable. Just by a small shift, it's a huge difference, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
$1,000 is a huge difference, right?
The usual price.
Yes,
It was technically one time your price. The gap you're charging now was one time your price.
exactly.
Makes sense. What are you working on right now, and what's the next plan?
So next plan is definitely focusing more on growing the community as well as growing the ecosystem when I can. So now I will not be focusing too much on the 3 months product. Okay. And I will also not be focusing on my very high ticket, which is my one-to-one offer, because I already have 9 clients in there.
Yeah.
So, and it involves a lot of my time. So now I want to build up bulk in the low ticket where conscious people can come together and practice daily. So that's what, and because they practice daily, there will be naturally a rapport with me, and naturally there will be a very strong connection. So future may, whenever we do the webinars, whenever we do the seminars, whenever we do the workshops, it will be very easy for the traffic to dive into that.
Yeah.
Plus we have a very strong community to interact with people from all over the world.
Makes sense. There are thousands of people who are running ads on how to get clients and how to get customers and everything. What made you join IC and felt that this is the right place for me to grow?
So, like I said, when I joined your workshop for the sales, um, uh, I was very much impressed. And the information what you're giving, it seemed very simple, straightforward, but it seems implementable. And like there is no harm in implementing this. Okay, you greeted, you set your intention, and it's very easy. So, but the way it worked, never in my life before that, I have made almost $40,000 in just 1.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Never that has happened. And for me, it was a very big amount in that time. I was going to a very, very tough
Tough
situation,
phase.
right? So it was a very eye-opening thing. And so I had always been your fan that way. And I was like, given an opportunity, I would definitely go and enroll for more knowledge. Because
Crazy.
this was just a tip of the iceberg that you shared. It was hardly 3 hours with you.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. There are a lot of people in your batch who might not have got result as fast as you. They will get results, I'm sure, but इतना fast नहीं है. What is your advice to those people who have not got result as fast as you?
Absolutely. I understand that everybody's journey is different. So there should be no comparison here, right?
Yeah.
There should be only understanding that I'm using the same template, same script, same mentorship that they are getting.
Yeah.
So the system that they're getting is definitely working. So rather than comparing the result with me and I compare with somebody, it's better that to understand how I'm using the template, how I'm using the system, and how the people who have got the result before they are using the system. And definitely they will also get it. Plus,
Makes
definitely if my story can inspire anywhere, somewhere in their product that they can also start charging a little higher, that will be wonderful.
Crazy, yeah. Lovely. There are a lot of people who are watching this video who, most of them, are not part of ISEX. What's your recommendation or what's your advice to people who are not part of ISEX? We're planning to think कि करूँ नहीं करूँ, worth it होगा, like whatever the questions are. So what is your advice to those people?
My suggestion would be join immediately.
Hmm.
Absolutely join immediately. Don't think, because honestly, मैंने भी बहुत time लगाया. The moment I joined your workshop and then I got the result, but because I was very busy in my personal training, moving from different places, but I was always intrigued. Imagine I had done this 7 months ago. Where
Yeah.
would I be right now? Right? I just joined exactly 1 month ago, right? 1 month and 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And I'm getting these kind of results. So if I had done this 7 months ago, where I would
How
have
far
been.
you would be. Yeah.
So if you're thinking and you are just confusing your mind, you're actually losing a lot of time, and you're losing, because of that, you're losing a lot of money on that.
So basically, people are paying opportunity cost of not joining every single day. So if they could have made, let's say, a lakh rupees a day, and if they do 30 days late, they are losing 30 lakh rupees without even knowing that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they're not even realizing that they're losing that money. They think just, I'm just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait. My advice, anybody who's watching this and not part of iSex, my advice would be go for it immediately if you want your life to be moving on 10x speed.
Lovely, yaar. Thanks for this. That is what makes us drive to make the greatest product ever India has seen. Um, any like if these people want to find you somewhere on the internet, how these people can find you?
So my name is Acharya Parthiek. That is where my Instagram handle is Acharya Parthiek, Parthiek, not Ik. And I have my Facebook name also on that name. Facebook page is also on that name. So that is what it
Lovely.
is.
Lovely. So, anyone who's looking to reach out to Acharya, I'll put all the links in the description of Instagram and Facebook so they can reach out to him and definitely ask you questions about life if you have any. Thank you so much, Acharya ji, for being on the call. Lovely meeting
Thank you
you.
so much for
And it
having me. It
was,
was my absolute pleasure to be here.
thank you so much. It was lovely having you over here, and I want to soon see you in the Empire Club where you have crossed crores and you're impacting more and more people with that.
Absolutely.
अगर ये इस टाइप की वीडियो पसंद है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब मत करो. Click on my channel, see all the videos. If you feel like there are videos which can actually help you, then so click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for the notifications.